What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan. It's Wednesday afternoon. I'm on my lunch break. Today was a little hairy. Roads were bad this morning, icy, a lot of parking lots not plowed. And today was just crazy, man. You had to take your time, you had to take it slow, take it easy. That's the best thing to do in bad weather. And if you feel like you're not comfortable to continue, just pull over, take a little break, get yourself together, get back on the route, and take your time. That's my best advice to you. But before I start on today's safety tip, I just wanted to put it out there if anybody's interested in sponsoring the channel, Riding Along with Dan, or if you want me to talk about your product, or if you want me to advertise your product on my channel. My email is right on my front page of my YouTube channel, 33shamrocks@gmail.com. So if anybody's interested in sponsoring my channel, want to advertise their products on my channel, please let me know. I would be glad to do it. We could work something out, no big deal. So getting back to the safety tip today, yesterday, all week and all last week was all about driving in bad weather. This is something everybody has to be prepared for. From the clothes that you're wearing, you need jackets, you need to dress warm, you need a good pair of work boots that are waterproof, that are not going to let the water in. So you need to dress warm, you need to have good boots, you need to have heat working on your truck, you need to drain your air tanks at the end of each day. You got to check your tire pressure to make sure the tires are good. If they're not even, they're not going to wear even, and that's going to be a problem. Just do a general walk around, make sure everything is good. In the morning, of course, during the day when you're outside walking around the truck, just give it a quick glance, make sure that there's nothing behind the cab that could start a fire, nothing laying on the regen. Very important to check back there. That's how most fires start on any front loader garbage truck, is between the cab and the body, because that regen actually burns at 1200 degrees. It burns hot, guys. So if any cardboard, any paper, any piece of plastic sits on there, it's going to ignite. Something you got to be aware of. Make sure your fire extinguisher, mine is mounted on the other side, your fire extinguisher is properly charged and functional. Make sure you have a spill kit, like I do on my truck. A couple of weeks ago I had a hydraulic leak. I have a spill kit on the side, I have a spill kit in my toolbox. Very important to have. Make sure you have your 3 red reflective triangles in case you break down. Also, make sure that you have I have a first aid kit in the truck. God forbid something happens to me, I get cut, I need a band-aid, I need some spray on that cut. I have it in the truck. It's my own personal safety kit that I carry with me. Also, guys, when you start your truck in the morning, don't rev the crap out of it. Just start it, let it idle. A few minutes later, just up the speed control, let it idle a little bit higher, do your pre-trip, walk around, check everything, get back in the truck, make sure all the gauges are up to where they're supposed to be, normal oil pressure, normal operating temperatures. When you get in the morning, operate your forks up and down, your arms up and down, your forks out, up, just to get that hydraulic fluid going, because in that hydraulic tank, it's like molasses in the morning. It's thick. Okay? You need to give it some time to get it going. So I loosen it up by working the arms, working the forks. Try to loosen it up. It's so damn cold out here. Everything is hard to start. Everything is just a nightmare in cold weather. The other thing I'll tell you guys, your cameras. I know a lot of times when you dump the big cans, the lids flop. Okay, they flop down. They might land on top of the camera. Therefore, they're going to put some snow and ice on the camera. Now you can't see nothing. My advice to you is when you dump those big cans, just bring it up slow. Okay, bring it up slow. Tilt it slow, let the garbage fall out, bring it back. This way there's less chance of snow and ice building up on your camera. The other thing you need to maintain, something I do, I always make sure my backup camera is clean. so I can see clearly out of the camera when I'm backing up. Very important. The other thing is, what I do sometimes is I take paper towel and I take Windex, I go behind my truck, I clean off my lights. You know why? Because of the salt, the grime, the wet, the dirt. It's hard to see your lights. And driving in bad weather, okay, with the snow and the rain, people might have a hard time seeing your lights. So it's a good idea just to clean your lights. Quick cleaning, takes 2 or 3 minutes, okay? Did I say drain your air tanks at the end of each day? The other thing I like to do is make sure my windows are clean. My mirrors are clean. So when I'm backing up, I can see what the hell I'm going and what I'm doing, or whoever might be behind me. Very important, guys. Very important to take care of your truck, take care of everything that you need to take care of to make sure that your day is safe, to make sure you're not backing up and hitting nothing, to make sure that your backup beeper, very important. Don't ever turn off that backup beeper. You need that backup beeper. I don't care what time it is in the morning, that backup beeper got to be working. It's very important because you need people to hear you backing up. You need people to hear what you're doing. Okay, you need people to see your backup lights. Make sure they're all working. Make sure your four-ways are working, your backup alarm, your camera is working. All these things pertain to being safe. I can't tell you guys enough how important it is to be safe out there every day. And pay attention to what you're doing. No phones, no Bluetooth, no earbuds. You need to hear what's going on, guys. You need to hear what's going on behind you. If you got the earbuds in, your helper's yelling and screaming, stop, stop, stop. You're not going to hear them. You're not going to hear nothing. No earbuds, guys. Drive smart, okay? Drive smart. Think about the guys you're working with. You got 2 guys on the back of the truck. They're your responsibility to make sure that they get home safe at the end of the day. If you don't see them in your mirrors, stop the damn truck. Stop the truck till you see them in the mirrors. When you see them in your mirrors, start backing up. Okay? Very important safety factors. And it kind of gets me that a lot of guys don't pay attention to this. These are very important factors in your day-to-day operations of a truck, in your day-to-day routine of picking up garbage at the curb, or if it's commercial route, whatever the hell it is. Communicate with your helpers. Communicate with the other guys. Tell them what your plan of attack is. Work out hand signals. Stop, left, right. Work it out with your helpers before you even start out that day, okay? And the biggest thing I would tell you drivers, no matter what truck you're driving, make sure, always make sure, you know where that hydraulic tank shutoff is. Very important. I don't care if you're driving a Mack, if you're driving a Peterbilt, doesn't matter. First thing you look for, a hydraulic tank or where the shutoff is. That's the first thing you do right away. Right away, God forbid you have a leak. I don't care if it's a small leak or a big leak. Shut that tank off right away. Shut it off. Shut the PTO off, shut the truck off, shut the tank off. Okay? After you recognize the source, where it's coming from, you got your spill kits down, call your supervisor. Tell them you got a spill, you need speedy dry, you need more spill kits, depending on how bad it is. But that's basically my safety tip for today, guys. Is that go out there, pay attention to what you're doing, pay attention to what your helpers are doing. Get off the goddamn phone, okay? You got plenty of time when you go home to be on the phone. All right, you need to be on the phone, pull the truck over to the curb, talk away, all right? Okay? So, that's my safety tip for today, guys. You know me, I'm all about safety, Safety Dan. And it's good practice to get into what I just told you guys, so pay attention to what you're doing. All right, thank you guys, and thanks for watching Riding Along with Dan. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back again tomorrow with some more great videos on the channel, and I will see you then. So be good, be careful, and most of all, be safe.